your official UK station for Big Blue Nation. This is BBN Tonight.
Welcome to BBN Tonight. I'm Anna Tarullo.
And I'm Maggie Davis. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're talking about what went wrong this weekend. You're going to hear from Coach Mark Stoops about the loss, and Eli Gain got a one-on-one with Chris Rodriguez.
That's right. Plus, Kentucky Basketball Pro Day was Sunday. We'll have a full report from that.
Big range of emotions tonight, but unfortunately, we will start with the bad. Kentucky's 24-14 loss to South Carolina is tonight's Big Blue story, presented by CHI St. Joseph Health. No Will Levis on Saturday. He's dealing with turf toe, so the Somerset Briar jumper Kaya Sharon made his first start for his home state school, and things got off to just about the worst start imaginable. Kentucky tries a reverse on the first play of the game. It's a fumble. South Carolina scores one play later, and the offense just never got rolling from there. Sharon was under duress all game long, sacked a total of 6 times. He remained calm, cool, collected out there, though, but he did end up tossing 2 touchdowns, but he threw for only 178 total yards.
Now, on the other side of the ball, defense was lights out the first half, but in the second half, they just could not get off the field. South Carolina opened the second half with a 6-play, 75-yard touchdown drive, and on the second drive of the second half, the Gamecocks went 14 plays and ate up over 7 minutes of clock. Kentucky had 3 straight punts to open the half and never really felt like they were in the game after that.
Okay, not a very good effort, top to bottom. Didn't start good. I don't feel like we did a great job putting a first-time starter in position to be successful. I don't think our team played with the normal competitive character that we generally play with. Even after the tough start, we come in at halftime and somehow manage to tie it up and come in 7-7. Then we talked about, again, the competitive nature that our teams generally play with and sustained intensity that we generally play with. And I don't feel like we really did that. And that's obviously the job of a head coach, to get the team prepared and to put them in position to be successful. And, that wasn't done.
So that's what Stoops had to say right after the game on Saturday. He also met with the media earlier today, and after having a little time to think about the game and review the film, guess what? He still agreed with that post-game assessment. The team from top to bottom just didn't deliver around that first-time starting quarterback, Kaya Sharon, especially coming out of halftime when South Carolina had those 2 long drives. They ran 20 total plays, but Kentucky only ran half that.
It's both. They had 2 long drives. In the third quarter, they took the ball, like you mentioned, and we talked about it at halftime. But very disappointing, when, and I mentioned this post game, but to with the things that happened in the first half, to tie it at 7-7 and playing very good defense to that point, to come out and give up a long drive for a touchdown to start doesn't help things at all. So yes, it is back to not being very good complementary football, and us not getting the first downs and getting negative yardage plays. And so defensively needs to get off the field, offensively needs to sustain drives.
Now, on an injury note, Stoops didn't have much to say except that Will Levis is still day-to-day with his foot injury, although he did practice today. There's no timetable for Jacquez Jones's return. He is left off the depth chart this week. Right tackle Jeremy Flax is listed as a starter again, so hopefully he can play this weekend after missing the game Saturday, but he did not go at today's practice.
Wide receiver Dane Key left the game Saturday, had ice on his wrist on the sidelines. He's also listed as a starter for Week 7. Same for Tavion Robinson, who also left the game in the second half. He didn't return either. After coming out of the medical tent Saturday, Robinson spent most of his time on the sidelines riding the exercise bike. So hopefully all those guys are good to go against Mississippi State, Anna, because UK is not the same team without them. Now, despite the overall underperformance of the team, there were some personal positives we would like to point out among them. Kaya Sharon shared he did not know he was starting until the day of. Of course, throughout the week, the coaches told him to prepare and practice as if he was going to be number 1. The game didn't go in the Cats' favor, but the team says there was never any doubt regarding the quarterback's abilities.
Kaya's an SEC quarterback. He's here on scholarship. It's nothing different, He's here just like everybody else. I trusted him to get the job done.
It was pretty easy with guys like C-Rod, Eli, and the older guys on the line, and the T-Rob all helping me out and having confidence in me and just building me up along the way, every drive, no matter how we finished last drive. they were just very confident in me, and it felt good.
Man, I love that. And C-Rod's comments there are perfect. And I just like what Kaya said after the game as well. He wasn't really nervous. It just took him a second. Doesn't really get too high or too low, but, you know, he was able to find his zen there and kind of block everything out. Offensive coordinator Rich Scangarillo says he's taking the blame for some bad play calling. Hindsight, of course, is always 20/20. So after the game, Skang shared what he would do differently.
Definitely want to call that play on the first play. I know that one. But again, yeah, that's a good question. You reflect on all this, and I will. But it just, you know, we started slow, and then, you know, I felt like we moved the ball, got nothing out of one drive. That was the kick, I think, and then we had the good drive for the touchdown. In the second half, I just, you know, just never got a rhythm, and I got to look at the tape. Quite honestly, I don't have that answer right now.
Chris Rodriguez, he did have a good night, at least on the stat sheet. 22 carries for 126 yards.
So our Eli Gain caught up with him right after the game for this exclusive interview.
All right, I'm joined now with running back Chris Rodriguez, 22 carries, 126 yards in the loss to South Carolina this evening. First of all, let me just ask you this. How good did it feel to get back on the field in front of Big Blue Nation here at Kroger?
It felt good. You know, I've been looking forward to it all week. You know, it was sold out stadium, man. Came out here. BBN was with us really all the way up until the end. But big shout out to BBN.
You know, the circumstances were very difficult throughout the week to get to this game without having Will under center in the backfield with you. How big of a challenge was that to kind of get through that this week?
You know, it was a big challenge, but not really at the same time. You know, going into the game, I had a lot of faith in Kaya. I've been telling him all week, you know, just you go out and play your game, and I'm going to back you up. Coaches kind of laid it on me like, yo, like, we're going to need you this weekend. And, you know, I did what I could.
I was going to say, what maybe do you think could have gone a little bit better for you guys?
You know, sometimes I just feel like we shoot ourselves in the foot, which is really most of the time. And, you know, we got to get better. I just feel like sometimes we're just low. We need to pick the energy up. We need to go out. We need to compete. We just got to be better in all areas.
You're going to need to do that now more than ever. You know,
Yes, sir.
2-game losing streak, tough. I remember last year you guys were kind of going through this with losing to Georgia, and then it was Mississippi State, Tennessee. How do you kind of learn from those experiences and make sure that these 2 losses that you didn't want don't turn into 3 next week?
Yeah, I mean, you just think about it like think about this moment right now. Do you want to feel like this again next week or further down the road? It's not a good feeling. You know, we know what we got, and we know how we should be playing, but at the end of the day, it's going to come down to us competing and being a better team.
You talked about you had all the confidence in Kaya. Did you kind of feel for him a little bit? Because, you know, with Will, the shoes that you have to fill when he's not on the football field, did you kind of feel for the situation he was put into in a short period of time, too?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, I had a lot of faith in Kaya. You know, a quarterback is a quarterback. They got to go make their reads, and I feel like Kaya made all the reads that he needed to today. Again, it's just about us competing.
And then just kind of want to touch base. This is just your second game this year.
Yep.
Just how are you feeling physically? I mean, you're running like hell out there, you know, like you do all the time. But how are you feeling physically?
You know, I feel good. You know, 2 SEC games, you know, first 2 games back. Obviously, I'm a little banged up, but it's nothing I can't handle.
Thanks to Chris and Eli for that. Coach Stoops did apologize today for not delivering on Saturday when the fans showed up in full force for that game. So when we come back, you're going to hear from the fans and his latest Tailgates with Tarullo right after this.